Have your legs ever felt unusually heavy, as if they were carrying the weight of something you couldn't explain? Maybe it started with a bit of numbness in your toes, a strange tingling in your feet after sitting for too long. Or perhaps you just noticed that your legs feel colder than the rest of your body. At first, you brush it off. You think, maybe I just need to stretch more. But day by day, that feeling lingers, and deep down, you wonder if something more serious is going on. Here's the thing. Poor circulation in the legs is more common than people think. But strangely, it's not something doctors talk about often. Not unless it's already gotten worse. But what if there was a gentler way? A daily habit? A plate of something warm and healing? Yes, certain foods have the power to improve blood flow. Quietly, naturally, and without side effects. And in this video, we're going to share 10 of them. Not the usual advice, not the generic stuff, but real powerful foods that help your legs feel lighter, warmer, and more alive. Ready to begin? Number 1. Beets, the blood flow booster from the earth. It's red, it's earthy. And for generations, it was considered a humble root, nothing fancy. But beets are a miracle in disguise. Deep within this vibrant root lies something called nitrate, a natural compound that your body transforms into nitric oxide. And nitric oxide? It's like nature's way of saying, let's get that blood moving. When nitric oxide enters your bloodstream, it tells your blood vessels to relax. Literally, the walls of your arteries widen, allowing more blood to flow, especially to those places that need it most, like your legs and feet. If you've ever felt that pins and needles sensation or cold toes in bed, that might be your body crying out for better circulation. And beets, with their powerful compounds, can help warm things up from the inside out. But here's something doctors rarely highlight. The magic of beets isn't just about nitrates. They're also rich in betalains, antioxidants that reduce inflammation. And guess what? Inflammation is often the invisible hand that squeezes your blood vessels tight. Add to that their high folate content and ability to lower blood pressure, and you've got a natural tonic for circulation sitting quietly in your produce aisle. Whether roasted, juiced, or blended into a smoothie, beets are one of the few foods that not only nourish your body, but actively work to open your blood highways. So next time your legs feel sluggish, don't just stretch, sip on beet juice or add some roasted beetroot to your plate. Let nature's blood flow booster do the work for you. Number 2. Avocados, the creamy defender of your arteries. Smooth, creamy, and oddly shaped avocados might look like nature's butter. But inside, they hold a secret power few people truly understand. See, when it comes to circulation, fat isn't the enemy. The wrong kind of fat is, and avocados. They're filled with the right kind, rich in monounsaturated fats. Avocados help reduce levels of bad cholesterol, LDL, and raise the good kind, HDL. Why does that matter? Because cholesterol buildup is one of the sneakiest reasons blood struggles to reach your legs and feet. It clogs the passageways quietly, slowly, until one day you feel the cold, the numbness, or the cramp that doesn't go away. But that's not all. Avocados are also high in potassium, a mineral that helps relax blood vessel walls and lower blood pressure. The result? Easier blood flow, especially to the limbs. Imagine a road with fewer traffic jams. That's what potassium does inside your arteries. And there's more. Inside each green bite are antioxidants like vitamin E and lutein, both of which protect your blood vessels from oxidative stress, the kind that can weaken and stiffen arteries over time. In other words, avocados don't just keep your blood flowing, they protect the path it travels on. So whether you spread it on toast, blend it into a smoothie, or slice it into your salad, remember this: that's soft. Green fruit isn't just trendy, it's therapeutic. If your legs feel tired, if your feet stay cold, or if you simply want to feel more alive from the ground up, avocados are a delicious place to start. If you found this video meaningful, don't forget to subscribe and join our community where we celebrate life's later chapters with heart, humor, and hope. Number 3, garlic, the tiny clove with mighty circulatory power. It sits quietly in the corner of your kitchen, a little white bulb, often used to flavor dishes, rarely given credit for anything more. But garlic is a natural medicine disguised as food. Centuries ago, it was prized by ancient civilizations not just for its taste, but for its ability to protect the heart and keep the blood flowing freely. And today, science finally agrees. Garlic contains a compound called allicin released. When the clove is crushed or chopped, this powerful substance relaxes blood vessels, lowers blood pressure, and most importantly, improves circulation, especially to the lower limbs now. Poor circulation in the legs can feel like an invisible chain. You walk and your calves ache. Sit and your feet tingle or swell. That's your blood struggling to reach the furthest parts of you. But garlic? It acts like a signal to your arteries. Loosen up, open the way. With consistent use, garlic has been shown to reduce arterial stiffness, dissolve minor clots, and improve blood flow, all without side effects. And it's not just the allicin. Garlic is packed with sulfur compounds and antioxidants that reduce inflammation and prevent oxidative damage, two major causes of circulation problems. Especially as we age, best of all, it's cheap, it's easy to use, and you don't need a prescription. Add it to soups, stir fries, or roast it whole for a sweeter, milder version. The key? Use it regularly and let it become your silent ally, because sometimes the smallest things carry the greatest healing. Number 4, blueberries, little berries, big blood flow benefits. They're small, they're sweet, and they often disappear by the handful before anyone asks, are these actually healthy? Well, here's your answer. Yes, and more than you think. Blueberries may look like innocent little snacks, but inside each one is a cocktail of powerful compounds that directly support your blood vessels and circulation, especially to your legs and feet. Let's start with what makes them blue. The pigment is called anthocyanin, a type of antioxidant that strengthens the lining of your blood vessels and keeps them flexible. Why is that important? Because when vessels are stiff and narrow, blood has a hard time reaching the furthest parts of your body, like your toes, ankles, and calves. But flexible vessels mean smooth sailing. It's like widening a tunnel the cars can finally move. And it gets better. Blueberries help reduce oxidative stress, that invisible enemy that damages cells and causes inflammation. Inflammation, as subtle as it seems, is a huge reason why circulation slows down with age. A recent study even found that people who consume blueberries regularly had significantly improved endothelial function. That's the fancy term for how well your blood vessels expand and contract. So whether your feet feel cold in the middle of summer, or you've started noticing those blue veins that weren't there before, blueberries can help bring balance from the inside out. Eat them fresh, toss them into oatmeal, blend them into a smoothie. However you take them, just don't underestimate them, because sometimes the smallest fruits offer the biggest protection. Number 5, oranges, the citrus that keeps blood moving. Bright, juicy, refreshing, oranges are the kind of fruit that feels like sunshine in your hand. But behind that sweetness lies a secret weapon for your legs and feet. At the heart of it all is vitamin C. Sure, we know it helps fight colds, but it also plays a key role in keeping your blood vessels strong and elastic. And when it comes to circulation, that's everything. Think of your blood vessels like rubber bands. When they're healthy, they stretch and bounce back easily, allowing blood to flow smoothly to your extremities. But when they lose their flexibility due to aging, inflammation, or poor nutrition, blood starts struggling to reach your legs and feet. That's where oranges step in. Vitamin C stimulates the production of collagen, the protein that keeps your blood vessels supple and resilient. More collagen means stronger vessel walls, better pressure control, and less chance of damage that leads to blockages. But that's not all. Oranges are also rich in bioflavonoids, especially one called hesperidin. It works hand in hand with vitamin C to improve capillary health and blood flow. Studies show that hesperidin may even reduce symptoms of chronic Venous insufficiency, a condition where blood pools in the legs due to poor circulation. And let's not forget their natural hydration power. Staying hydrated is critical for blood flow. And the water content in oranges supports this in a delicious, easy way. So if you've been feeling heaviness in your legs or notice swelling at the end of the day, maybe your body's asking for something simple, something round, bright, and bursting with goodness next time you peel an orange. Know this, you're not just having a snack, you're feeding your vessels, fueling your flow, and giving your legs the support they've been longing for. Number 6. Beets, the earthy root that reawakens your legs. They're not fancy. They stain your cutting board, and let's be honest, some people wrinkle their nose just hearing the name. But if your legs could speak, they'd probably whisper more. Beets, please. Beets are among nature's most underrated circulatory superfoods. Their power lies in a compound called nitrate naturally occurring, not synthetic. Once you eat beets, these nitrates convert into nitric oxide inside your body. And nitric oxide? It's your blood vessel's best friend. It tells them to relax, to widen, to stop squeezing so tightly. That means lower blood pressure and, most importantly, better blood flow. Especially to your legs and feet. You see, many people with poor leg circulation suffer from a kind of slow suffocation. Not in the lungs, but in the calves, the toes, the soles. The blood can't reach far enough, fast enough. Muscles tire, swell, even burn. That's why nitric oxide is such a game changer. And beets deliver it naturally without pills, without prescriptions. But that's not all. Beets are also rich in betalains, powerful antioxidants that reduce inflammation and protect vessel walls from damage. They support healthy red blood cell production, giving your body the tools to move oxygen efficiently all the way down to your ankles. Want proof? Athletes use beet juice to boost endurance. If it can help a marathon runner go the distance, imagine what it can do for your morning walk or your evening stretch. Roasted, juiced, grated raw into salad. There's no wrong way to enjoy them, but there is one mistake: ignoring them, because sometimes the very thing we overlook is the very thing our body has been waiting for. Number 7. Walnuts, the crunch that fuels your arteries. They're small, they're wrinkly, and they just might be the leg-loving snack your bloodstream has been waiting for. Walnuts may not look impressive. Some say they even resemble little brains, but when it comes to circulation, these humble nuts are loaded with life-giving power. First, they're rich in alpha-linolenic acid ELA, a plant-based omega-3 fatty acid. ELA helps reduce inflammation in the blood vessels, allowing smoother, freer movement of blood, especially the areas where circulation tends to slow down, like the lower legs and feet. And there's more. Walnuts are packed with L-arginine, an amino acid that your body uses to create nitric oxide. You've heard that name before, haven't you? Yes, our old friend that tells your arteries to relax, widen, and let the blood flow like a calm river instead of a clogged stream. But the magic of walnuts doesn't end there. These tiny marvels are also high in antioxidants, including vitamin E, which protects the delicate walls of your blood vessels from damage. Think of it as armor for your arteries, especially useful as we age and those vessels begin to stiffen. In one study, people who ate a handful of walnuts daily saw improvements in blood vessel flexibility and blood pressure within just a few weeks. And the best part? No cooking required, no juicing, no fancy prep. You just grab a handful and chew, and in that crunch, you're not just enjoying a snack, you're nourishing your circulation, supporting your legs, and investing in long-term vascular health. So, next time you wander into the kitchen looking for something small to nibble on, let your feet have a say in the matter. They might just lead you to the walnut jar. Number 8. Garlic, the tiny clove with mighty circulation power. It doesn't roar, it doesn't shine, but slice it open and garlic speaks volumes in silence. For centuries, garlic has been known as a healer, but its most overlooked gift may be what it does to your blood vessels, especially the tired, narrowed ones struggling to push blood down to your legs and feet. Inside this tiny clove lives a compound called allicin. It's what gives garlic that unmistakable scent, and also what helps relax and widen blood vessels. When vessels widen, blood moves more freely, and with that comes warmth, oxygen, and life flowing to your toes. But allicin doesn't just stop at helping flow. It also reduces plaque buildup in arteries, those sticky layers that slowly harden over time, making it harder for your heart to send blood to your lower limbs. By clearing the path, garlic does what medications often promise but without side effects, and for those battling high blood pressure, garlic has been shown in numerous studies to lower it naturally. A softening of pressure often leads to better energy, lighter legs, and less swelling, especially around the ankles and calves. But here's what's truly beautiful. Garlic doesn't demand anything from you. It doesn't ask you to chew it raw or drink it blended. Just add it to your cooking soups, stews, roasted veg, even salad dressings. Let it mingle quietly in your meals, and let it work its quiet miracle deep inside your veins. So the next time you stand still and feel the tingling in your toes, remember, sometimes all it takes is a clove of something ancient to bring your blood back to life. Number 9. Watermelon, sweet relief for sluggish blood flow. It's juicy, it's cheerful, and it holds a secret that might just surprise your legs. Watermelon isn't just a summer fruit. It's a circulation booster in disguise. Behind its sweet, refreshing taste lies a powerful amino acid called L-citrulline. Once inside your body, L-citrulline is converted into L-arginine, which then helps produce, yes, you guessed it, nitric oxide. And nitric oxide, that's the magic key your arteries have been waiting for. It tells them to relax, widen, and let the blood glide smoothly through your legs and feet, like water through a clear stream. But that's not all. Watermelon is also 90% water, and hydration plays a vital role in blood circulation. Dehydrated blood becomes thicker, stickier, and harder to pump. But when your body is well hydrated, your blood flows more easily, especially through the tiny capillaries in your lower limbs. Even more impressive, watermelon is rich in lycopene, a bright red antioxidant that's been linked to better vascular health and reduce inflammation in the arteries. So while you're enjoying that sweet, cooling bite of watermelon, your body is doing something quietly, heroic, nourishing the pathways that bring life to your legs. And it doesn't take much. A small bowl in the afternoon, a few slices with breakfast. That's all it takes to invite better blood flow back into your day. So the next time you feel heaviness in your legs, tingling in your toes, or that aching sense of fatigue after standing too long, consider reaching for something simple, something soft, red, and dripping with gentle power. Let watermelon do its quiet work. Let sweetness become medicine. Number 10. Blueberries. Tiny berries. Giant benefits for your legs. They're small, they're soft, and with every bite, they whisper something healing to your blood vessels. Blueberries may seem like a gentle fruit, barely making a sound when dropped into a bowl, but inside, they hold a storm of protective compounds called anthocyanins. These deep blue antioxidants help strengthen the walls of your blood vessels, making them more flexible and less prone to damage. This is especially important for the veins and capillaries in your legs, which often carry the weight of your body day after day. But that's not all. Blueberries fight inflammation, one of the silent culprits behind poor circulation, varicose veins, and swollen ankles. By calming inflammation, they allow your blood to move more freely, reaching the furthest corners of your feet and flushing out the fatigue that builds up after long hours of sitting or standing. Even better, they may help prevent clot formation by supporting healthy platelet function. That means fewer risks, better flow, and more freedom in your every step. And let's not forget, blueberries are low in sugar, high in fiber, and incredibly easy to eat. No peeling, no slicing, no boiling. Just rinse and enjoy straight from the punnet, or sprinkled on porridge, yogurt, or even a salad. Think of them as nature's gift to tired legs every time you choose blueberries. You're not just enjoying something sweet and simple, you're feeding your veins, nourishing your blood, and gently rewriting the story your legs tell every day. Because sometimes the strongest medicine wears a soft skin and grows quietly on a bush. So there you have it. 10 everyday foods, simple, natural, often overlooked, each carrying a secret gift for your legs and feet. They don't shout. They don't demand prescriptions. They just sit quietly in kitchens, markets, and gardens, waiting to serve. Whether it's the beet that brings oxygen to your toes, the walnut that strengthens your blood vessels, or the blueberry that calms inflammation, each one is a reminder that your body doesn't always need something new. Sometimes it simply needs something true. And if your legs could speak, they'd thank you for every choice you make, for every plate you fill with care, for every small change that leads to a bigger life. Because circulation isn't just about blood, it's about energy, freedom, movement. It's about feeling alive from the ground up. So, if this video gave you something useful, or even just a bit of hope, don't forget to like it, share it with someone you love, and leave us a comment below. What food surprised you most? What change will you try first? And if you'd like more gentle guidance like this, stories that care for your body the way you do, please consider subscribing to our channel. We'd love to walk this journey with you step by step. From all of us here, thank you for spending your time with us. May your legs feel lighter, your heart beat stronger, and your days flow a little more freely. Until next time, take care of your steps, and they will take care of you.